Not all exercise is suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult your doctor before participating in this or any other exercise program. If you feel any pain, discomfort, or dizziness, do not continue. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercise and instruction herein.
Welcome to Power Yoga Mind and Body. My name is Adrienne Reed. Today our theme is legs, so let's go ahead and start in a seated position. Go ahead and extend your legs forward into Dandasana, hands by your hips. And if you can, just take a couple quick breaths there. Tuck your chin into your chest. Elongate your spine. Keep your toes engaged so they're pointing up toward the ceiling. And let's take one long deep breath. Sweep your arms up overhead. Get length from your sit bones to your fingertips. And exhale, let's fall forward into Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Try and draw your chin towards your big toes rather than your forehead down towards your knees. And we're just warming up here, so take it nice and slow and easy. Try and get length from the top of your hip bones to the bottom of your rib cage and lay that area over your thighs. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here, just relaxing through, looking good. And nice job. After your second breath, inhale, draw your torso upward. And let's move a little bit while we're here. We're going to float into Janu Shirshasana. So go ahead and bend your right knee, put the sole of your right foot against your left thigh. And drop that knee out to the side, guys, this way. There you go. Inhale, draw your arms up overhead, nice and long from your sit bones to your fingertips. And exhale, go ahead and fall forward again. Same thing here. Get length in your lower back. And let's go 3 more breaths here in all forward folds. Use your breath to help you get extension. Inhale, get length. And exhale, get depth and fall into the pose. Let's go 1 more breath here, looking good. And when you're ready, go ahead and keep your hands on the sides of that left foot. Inhale, come on up. You're going to bend your left knee and extend that left heel up toward the ceiling. Keep working that left leg. Nice job. Try and draw your chin towards your toes so you're actually elongating your spine through here as well. Let's go 2 more breaths there. And nice job. After your second breath, exhale, go ahead and release that leg straight. Draw your right leg straight to meet it. Hands down by your sides. 1 breath in Dandasana. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Bend your left leg. Sole your left foot against your right thigh. Inhale, get length from your sit bones to your fingertips. And exhale, fall forward, get that depth. Long inhales and exhales. Same thing in this pose. Use your inhales to get length and your exhales to get depth. In all forward folds, if you flex your foot, you'll notice some more work in your calf as well as in your hamstring. So go what feels comfortable for you. Find that zone where you're feeling sensation but not pain. All right, let's inhale and draw your torso up nice and slowly. And let's grab that right foot, extend that heel up toward the ceiling. Extended stretch again on that side. There you go. Chin towards your big toes, so you're elongating and pulling through that lower back. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there, looking good. Hollow that lower belly. Flare your arms out if you need. Work those arms as well. And exhale, go ahead and float that leg down to the mat. Let's draw both legs forward again, hands down by your sides for Dandasana. Chin to your chest if you'd like. Let's go 2 breaths there, resting. Nice job. Let's go ahead and keep moving from here. Let's float into Triang. You're gonna bend your right knee, draw your right heel towards your hip. So this way, guys. There you go. Try and draw your knees as close together as you can, but don't compromise your sit bones if that makes your balance a little crazy. Open those knees up. Inhale, get length, extend long from your sit bones to your fingertips, and exhale, fall forward again. You'll notice that stretches your outer hamstrings, so you're gonna feel more of a stretch through here. But keep that chin floating toward your big toes and your lower back nice and strong. If you're feeling flexible, grab those left toes and pull them towards you, take a flex. Nice job. Inhale, come on up and release that. And then start floating your hands toward the back. So you're gonna keep that right leg bent. If you can, stop at your elbows, take a breath, make sure you're feeling good. And if you'd like, you can lay all the way back. If you're all the way down and you're still not feeling anything in that quad, go ahead and bend your knee and pull it in towards your chest. Nice job, Deborah. And if you're still not feeling anything, go ahead and straighten up that leg and pull it towards you, but that's looking wonderful. Let's go 2 more breaths here, guys. This should be a nice, relaxed, long breath. And after your second breath, if you've got your knee bent, go ahead and extend it straight. Slowly draw your torso upward. Take your time getting up. I know that's hard to get out of. And straighten up that right leg. Hands to center. Let's just float in Dandasana for a moment or two. Nice long inhales and exhales. Breathe through that. Same thing on the other side. Let's go ahead and draw your left leg into Triang. So left heel toward your left hip. Draw your knees as close in together as you can. Stephanie has a knee injury here, so she's got a nice wide stance. Let's inhale, draw nice and long from your sit bones to your fingertips. And exhale, fall forward again, chin towards your big toes. Take it nice and easy there, Steph. Don't push that one too much. And if that's too much for you, drop to the first one, Janu. Keep that breath long and strong. Try and go for depth. Let's go 1 more breath here, looking good. And after that breath, slowly float your torso up. And let's go ahead and start drawing your hands toward the back. Once again, stop at your elbows. Make sure you're feeling good in that quad. And if so, lay all the way back flat. If you're still feeling good, bend that right knee, pull it in toward your chest. Looking good, Deborah. Try and keep that left knee down if you can. Let's go 2 more breaths here. And after your second breath, slowly release that leg if you've bent it, and come on and draw that torso up. Go ahead and straighten up both legs. Hands into Dandasana by your hips. And let's just take a couple of relaxing breaths there again. One more pose here in a seated position. We're gonna float your right leg into half lotus. So you're gonna grab your right foot, pull it in towards your belly button, and then slowly drop that top of your foot in the hip crease on your left side. There you go. If that's too much for you, go ahead and drop back to Janu, the first position where you're just this way. Inhale, get length from your sit bones to your fingertips. And exhale, fall forward. Let's just go for 2 breaths there, and then we'll come up and give you another option if you'd like one. Nice job. Let's float that torso up. And let's go for one more variation in this with a little bit of a twist. You're gonna wrap your right arm behind your back and see if you can grab your big toes with your fingers. If not, grab your shirt or your rib cage. Inhale, draw that left arm upward. And then exhale, go ahead and fall forward again. There you go. Nice job, Shannon. So just keep that right behind. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there. Looking good, guys. So that's going to get you a forward fold as well as a twist. And this one is called Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. And after your second breath, come on up and release that. Straighten up both legs. Same thing on the other side. Let's go ahead and pull your left foot in towards your belly button. Drop that into your right hip crease. Inhale, get length, extend long from your sit bones to your fingertips, and exhale, fall forward again. Long inhales and exhales here. Nice job, Deborah. Elongate through that spine. Let's come on up and release that and go for that variation on this side. You're going to draw your arms up. See if you can wrap your left arm behind and grab your big toes. And then exhale, go ahead and fall forward again. So you're taking a little bit of a twist as well. Nice job, Stephanie. Chin toward your big toes. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there. Focus on those legs, long inhales and exhales. And then after your second breath, draw your torso up nice and slowly. Go ahead and straighten up both of your legs. Draw your hands down by your sides, chin to your chest into Dandasana. Let's go ahead and get one more forward fold in, Paschimottanasana. Extend long from your sit bones to your fingertips, sweep your arms upward, and then exhale, go ahead and fall forward once again. You should notice after those few moves that we have a little bit more length than we did last time. Relax in, let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Nice job, Kimberly. And after your third breath, go ahead and draw your torso up. Let's go ahead and float into a raised runner's lunge. We're going to bring your right leg forward, your left leg back. In this position, make sure that your front knee is over your front ankle. In this pose, you're dipping your hips down as deeply as you can, and you're pulling that left heel as far back as you can. Try and go just to where you feel sensation, not pain. Try and pull through the crown of your head and get length in your spine. Let's go 2 more deep breaths here, looking good. And then after your second breath, go ahead and draw both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop down to your elbows if you can, and draw your forehead down toward the mat. Keep that left leg nice and strong and long. Don't let that left knee drop if you can help it. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here, looking good. Nice job. After your third breath, go ahead and raise up your arms. And then go ahead and lower that left knee down. Let's draw your hips back And you're gonna go an extended stretch over that right leg. So go ahead and pop your toes up. There you go. You're drawing your chin toward your big toes. So your pelvis is drawing back, your heel is drawing forward. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. And nice job. After your third breath, go ahead and float your pelvis forward. And just draw your hips downward so you're going almost into a partial split. So go ahead and lay those back toes flat and just draw that pelvis down. If you can go into a full split here, go ahead, feel free. Rock on, guys. Nice job. Let's go 5 more deep breaths here. Work those legs, square off those hips. You should be feeling sensation, not pain in any of these positions. Long inhales and exhales, looking good. And then after your 5th breath, go ahead and draw that torso up again. If you can get back up into kind of a raised runner's lunge, go ahead and do that with that right leg forward still. And let's keep working those legs again. So go ahead and pop that left knee up off the mat, tuck those left toes under. And then if you can, draw your torso up. Let's float up into a crescent pose. So see if you can look up and draw your chin upward and arch back slightly. Let's go 5 deep breaths there. That's a tough one. Hold it through. Looking good, Deborah. That's great. And then exhale, go ahead and float those hands down to the mat. You're gonna draw your right leg back and bring your left leg forward. Let's do that same series on the other side, raised runner's lunge. So same thing here. Make sure your front knee is right over your front ankle. Make sure you're sinking your hips down into the mat. And make sure you're pulling nice and long through that right heel. Try and get your spine nice and long, elongate through the crown of your head. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there, only going to where you feel sensation, not pain. And after your 2nd breath, go ahead and drop both hands to the inside of your left foot. And let's drop down to your elbows if you can. Once again, keep that right leg engaged so that right knee is up off the mat. If you can help it, if not, let it drop, it's okay. Forehead down if you can get it there. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Nice job. After your 3rd breath, go ahead and elongate your arms. Come on up to straight arms. And then go ahead and drop that right knee down, right toes flat, and draw your pelvis back. Pop those left toes up, get a nice stretch right across that left leg. So your chin is floating toward your big toes. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. You guys are doing great. I know this is pushing your legs pretty hard. Doing good. And after your 3rd breath, go ahead and float your pelvis forward and draw your hips downward. This is the side. If you can go into a full split, go ahead and do that. If not, just keep that front leg raised up. Awesome job, Shannon. There you go. Keep those hips nice and square. Extend through your hamstrings and your quads. Breath nice and long. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here. Looking good. Nice job, Steph. Square off just a little more if you can. And nice job. After your third breath, see if you can come back up into a raised runner's lunge. Left leg forward, pop up on those right toes, straighten up that right leg. And let's float up into crescent, so sweep those arms upward. See if you can look up, draw your chin upward and arch back slightly. And let's go 2 more deep breaths there. Nice job, everybody. Sinking into those hips, working those legs. And then after your second breath, go ahead and float those hands down. Go ahead and draw your left leg back. And then just jump up to a seated position. Any way you want to get there is great. All right, guys, let's go ahead and come up into a squatted position if you can. If you can't pop your heels off the mat, if not, go ahead and leave them down. So Deb, we're gonna float up this way first. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Find that balance, pick a focal point. And fix your gaze on that point. Nice job, everybody. After your third breath, go ahead and drop your hands down to the mat. And let's see if you can extend your right foot forward. I know this is a tough one. If you can pick your arms up into a prayer position. If not, leave them down on the mat. All right, let's go ahead and bring that right leg back in. Same thing on the other side, left leg out in front. Hands into a prayer position if you can. You guys are doing great. Let's go 2 more breaths there. And let's float that left leg back in. You're gonna drop down and float into kind of the hero position. So your knees are gonna come down, your heels are gonna be wider than your hips, and you're gonna sit right down. Let's drop your hands to your knees, your chin to your chest. And let's just go for a couple of relaxing breaths there. You might wanna tuck a blanket underneath. Stephanie, if you wanna put your heels underneath, feel free to do that to protect that knee, but be careful through that. And you can also straighten up that leg if that's too much on your knee. All right, go ahead and float your chin up slowly. And let's go for the gusto. Go ahead and lay back slowly, draw your arms behind you. If you can stop at your elbows, great. If you can lay all the way down, even more stretch you'll gain there. And if you want, you can draw your arms overhead and that pulls even more out of your quads. Looking good, Kim. Just relax through and stretch through those quads. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. Looking good, everybody. Nice job, Shannon. After your third breath, go ahead and draw your torso up slowly. Take your time getting up there. Drop your hands to your knees, chin to your chest for a couple more breaths. And let's go ahead and float back to a lying down position for ready for Shavasana. final pose of class is the most important in yoga, called Shavasana. This pose is what you've worked the entire class to achieve, an exploration of stillness in action. As you lay here on your mat, allow your entire body to come to rest. Let your feet flop open. Bring your hands by your sides with your palms upward. Close your eyes. Let your mind and body relax completely. The purpose of this time is to just be. Be still in your heart, still in your body, still in yourself. Try to remain in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, finding health and harmony within. Thank you for your time and hard work. Namaste.
If you'd like to continue to improve your strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance, order Power Yoga for Athletes. This hour-long video is for yogis who embrace a more active lifestyle. Call 1-866-629-1591 or visit adriennereed.com. For tips and secrets on Power Yoga, visit WUSF.org and click on the Power Yoga icon. You'll find frequently asked questions and show information from Adrienne Reed.